Jennifer here again, and I'm back to do a February-March favorite products haul for you guys and to give you guys kind of a mini update about what's been going on with my hair. Stay tuned. About a week ago, I decided to straighten my hair. If you go back to just going back to my 2016 hair goals video, one of my goals that I set loosely was to style my hair more in 2016. I'll admit I in the past I have relied on weave and wigs a lot to give my hair a break. And weave and wigs, they are amazing for protective styling. However, as some of you know, those of you who know me out there, I am a little bit lazy when it comes to dealing with my natural hair because as you can see, it's a lot of work. It can be a lot of work and overwhelming at times. So I have relied on weave a lot in the past, but here in 2016, I'm trying to take more risks. I'm trying to work with my natural hair more and get to know it a little bit better. So as some of you know, if you've been following me for a while, you know I did the no heat challenge for all of 2015. I went from November 2014 to November 2016 with no heat whatsoever because as you guys know, I wanted to grow my hair out thicker. I wanted it to get thicker. So this past week I wanted to see how my hair reacted to heat and how long it stood up. So I did or how long it would withstand heat. So I did a little science project this past week. I washed it last weekend. I straightened it on Sunday and just see how it stood up for the entire week. And I wanted to share some favorite products that I'm using right now with you guys. As you guys can see, we're in Frizz Central right now. If those of you who follow me on Instagram, you probably saw my photo showing the frizz on day 4. I was like, oh man, but I will say I was pleasantly surprised that it held up for as long as it did. In past years, I would straighten my hair. In the past, I'd straighten my hair and it would just like revert right back immediately. Those of you who saw that little like stretching video from November, it was like reverting back immediately. I did a few things different and it lasted a lot longer this time. Like I can honestly say it went for about 3 days straight and it did not frizz up until the 4th day. Thursday, the humidity in Georgia was crazy. So I already knew what time it was. As soon as I walked out the door and I felt that heat on the back of my neck, I said, oh boy, here we go. So yeah, it did frizz up a lot on Thursday, but it's still stretched out. Last night I put it on some, or yesterday, sometime yesterday, I stretched it out, put it on some perm rods, and went to sleep on it like this. And it stretched out a little bit more. As you can see, we're in total frizz mode right now. I'm not fighting it any longer. So like I said, we're just gonna film this video in total frizz mode, and this is where we are. So we're just gonna go like this. I hope you guys don't mind my situation right now. We're just gonna rock it out just like this. Another goal in my 2016 hair goals video was to grow the thickness of my roots out even further. As you guys know, it grew out at least a solid 4 inches last year. So as you can see now, my roots are extremely thick and then my ends not as much. But my goal was to grow that thickness out even more, but at the same time not have to cut off a huge amount of my ends at the end of the year. So typically I trim my ends about every 4 to 6 months. Like I'll do one around December, and then I'll do another one about April-ish, May, and then another one October, September-ish. But this time around, as I washed my hair and as I looked at it, I said to myself, you know what, my split ends are already looking kind of crazy. I said to myself, let me go ahead and do a hard trim right now at the beginning of the year, so as to avoid having to cut off so much over the summer, because I will do another trim in like sometime during the summer. So so as I straighten my hair, and let me say something. In the past, I have been kind of ratchet, a little ratchet. What I would do is, my trims in the past, and I'm ashamed to say this, y'all are gonna go in on me. Please do not go in on me. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. In the past, this is how I would trim my hair. I would it would be in twist. As you guys know, I wear my hair in twist the majority of the time as a protective style. But what I would do is, like, as soon as I would see like the end part looking crazy of the twist, like, I would just like take that one twist down, like untwist it, straighten out, and then go at random all over my head. Not at one time either. I would do like a twist here one week, a twist over here another week, twist up there the next week. Like, it was bad. But I was cutting them off. Like, it's good that I was getting rid of the bad ends. Like, I knew I wasn't doing it the right way. But last year in 2015, I wasn't concerned about the cut or the shape of my hair or necessarily the style. My primary concern was health, length, and that's it. Like, I wasn't concerned about style at all, because I didn't style my hair at all last year. I did a couple twist outs here and there, but for the most part I didn't style my hair at all. So I didn't care much about how the shape looked. I just knew that if I saw bad ends, or if my ends were looking raggedy, I needed to chop it off. And that's what I did, randomly all around my head. But this time around, this past week, okay, Sunday, I said, you know what, Jennifer, you're gonna stop being lazy, you're gonna get your life together. So what I did was, I had a come to Jesus moment. I sat down, wrapped my brain around things, and I just meticulously straightened the entire thing, and I trimmed about 2 inches. I trimmed about 2 inches of ugly hair off all over, as far as my ends go. So yeah, trimmed it all off. It was hard work, but at the end of it, it felt good. I was glad that those ends are gone. And so the goal is to get ahead of those split ends now and ugly ends, so and monitor them more closely. So as the year progresses, I'll monitor them a lot more closely, and cut. I think I'll do trims, or what do you guys like to call them? You guys like to call them dusting. I'll do that a little bit more frequently in order to preserve my ends as the year progresses. So we'll see how that goes. Y'all wish me luck. I'm doing better in 2016. Yeah, with regards to giving my hair the proper attention. So yeah, y'all just forgive me on that. I know I was wrong, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, ugly inch, gone. Like, it didn't matter where I was. Like, I could be at work, in the car, like, what the nearest pair of scissors, I'm like, this is ugly, or this is a fairy knot, gone, like right there on the spot. So y'all just pray for me. Like to say, I also kept the hair. So I know this isn't crazy. I don't want to gross you guys out or anything. I'm sorry if I'm grossing you out, but I cut off about this much. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but this is the hair that I cut off all over my head. I should have kept it straight, but like it was wet. Was it wet? Yeah, it was kind of wet at the time. So I like to keep it straight, but this is important. The reason why I'm showing this to you guys is because one of the ways that I measure the health of my hair and the state of my hair is by how much shedding or cutting that I have to do. Shed hair is different from hair that is broken off. And so I had, throughout the week, I monitored how much shedded or how much broke off. And I will say, like, this is the amount that I cut off. Like, I cut this amount off. But as far as like during the week, barely any hair broke or shed. So usually with heat, I associate heat with breakage, like automatically, like heat equals breakage to me. But I know that it is possible to straighten 4C natural hair safely and avoid breakage. Like, I do know that that's possible. So I set out to I'm educating myself on how to do that. So I use like 2 heat protectants, I think maybe 3. Yeah, I use like 2 to 3 heat protectants, which sounds like a lot, but everyone's hair is different. That's what works for me. So yeah, it straightened, and throughout the week, barely any hair, hardly any hair broke off. Like, there was like maybe, you know, a couple here or there, but nothing that I was like, oh, yeah! You know, I wasn't freaking out or anything like that. Other than the natural shedded hairs that, you know, your hair naturally sheds, there was hardly any breakage or shedding at all. So I was extremely happy about that. So, and I think I'd like to attribute some of that to the products that I have been incorporating in my regimen recently, and I'd like to share that with you guys, because I know, especially for 4C hair, 4C, sometimes my hair is 4A to 4B, but like the top part, like this part, is definitely 4C. But if you guys look like towards the bottom, I don't know if like it's because the hair is like older or something like that, but as I get, or I sleep on it. It might be because I sleep on this part, but like the bottom part and like the middle back here is like looser. So it's like, it's combination hair. As you guys know, sometimes with natural hair, you can have multiple hair textures in one, but like the top, as you can see, it's froed out. It's definitely 4C, but then towards like the bottom and like the middle, it's like loose. So I don't, you know, I did stretch it out, but it's just, it's still weird how I still have, you know, different type of textures I feel like I'm working with, which is why I said 2 to 3 heat protectors, because in some areas I felt like, okay, I need some extra protection here, but then in other areas I was like, okay, maybe I don't need as much product there. So, you know, it's strange, you know, everyone's hair is different. Do y'all have combination hair? Do you have, because I know like a lot of times they'll say like the sides are usually silky, or not silky, that's not the right word, but sometimes the sides are a little bit looser. Your side curl is looser because you sometimes sleep on that side, or whatever side you sleep on, a lot of times that side is looser. So, you know, it's just still odd to me that I have multiple textures within my hair. So yeah, without further ado, these are a few of the products that I have been incorporating in my regimen recently. These are my January to March favorites, I'll say, because I don't know if I'll ever be able to do a monthly favorites video with regards to hair products, only because I feel like with hair products you have to give them some time. So when I see people do like a monthly favorites, especially with hair products, I go, did you like did you give a lot of time to the product? Like, how long did you use it for? Like, I feel like it's difficult to do a monthly favorites, because with some products, you have to use it 2 to 3 times to see if you actually like it or not, or if it's actually benefiting your hair. So with these products I have used extensively, and I feel like they are working for me, so I'm going to share them with you guys. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling, because I'll talk all day. I love to talk. Yeah, I love to talk. So without further ado, these are my January to March favorites, so stay tuned.